right, man. Last time out that I saw you was in Connecticut, and I know that was supposed to be a fun fight. And all of a sudden, you don't have a fight the day before. How long did it take you to kind of get over that and just kind of put that past you and say, all right, man, it happened, now we're just moving on?
I was over it that weekend. I mean, I got home, I talked to my wife, game planned a little bit, we're a team and all that, and I was ready to fight again like the next weekend or the weekend after that. Like, I stayed constantly ready. I was sparring hard. I was like, oh, maybe we'll get a rebooking pretty fast. And it's just, this is the big show, so that's what happens. You can't always get a quick turnaround.
They could have put you on that Hawaii show.
Yeah, I guess I would have been okay with that. Yeah, no, I know how it is. Plus, it was like, I still, got my show or whatever for it, so technically it counts as a fight, so I should have assumed I would have been waiting longer. I've just been sitting around waiting, dude, just training hard, like, little breaks here and there, but I'm a pretty busy guy. I run multiple businesses, and that takes a lot of time and discipline. So
I'm sure you're itching to get back in there, but it hasn't been killing you.
Oh,
not have a fight.
No, it didn't kill me to not have a fight. It just killed me not fighting. Like, I just love fighting, man. I fought 8 times in 9 months, and that was when I felt like I was doing my best. Like, I would fight every month if I could, honestly.
Would you want that fight back against Robin, or is it like whatever?
No, that guy, dude. I don't even dude, it wasn't, I didn't know who he was before. I don't know who he is after. All I know is he's a guy that, went to a different weight class. That's all I know.
Okay.
He's a 55er now. I'm not a 55er. I'll be a 55er if you give me 6 months off to build up to it. Yeah.
Let's talk about this fight.
Yeah, this fight.
What are your thoughts when they called you with his name? What do you know about him? What's he bringing to the table?
I don't know anything about him. His last fight looked good, but that guy, I don't know. That other guy, he's pretty cool. He's got a good story and everything. He's got a good fighting spirit, but he just seems to crash a lot. So he looked really good against I don't know his name.
So yeah, sure.
No, the other guy. Yeah, the guy he fought, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. We all have fights like that where we look good. But other than that, I don't know who he is. I don't know anything about him. I don't speak his language. He doesn't.
He hadn't fought for quite a while before he fought here, so
that means
under the radar probably.
That means nothing to me. Literally, he's so boring, man. I mean, I hate to say it, but like, he didn't even chat with me. No pitter patter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
does that kind of thing get you up?
It's fun, man. I mean, that's what everybody wants, dude. We don't have to go after each other's families and shit, but we're fighting each other, right? We're pretending like we're not fighting each other.
I mean, you are around a guy in your camp who is known for that a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't know.
Did you pick some of that stuff up from him?
I don't know who you're talking about, man. I don't know about that.
Does he teach you any kind of lessons about that kind of stuff? Or
he's always teaching. He's just a great teacher. He's constantly spewing. Spewing's not a nice word. Preaching just, great stuff all the time.
What about just in terms of how often do you work with him just on the physical parts of the game? How often?
The bad guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bad guy. I know. I felt like I just watched Batman, so I was kind of like not trying to say his name, because it felt more mysterious. He was great, man. He is great. He's always been awesome in my fighting career. When I met him right before he signed with Bellator, whenever he came out of retirement, I had no fighting experience. He was just a guy in this like small little jiu-jitsu gym, and now we have this huge like mega facility, probably like the biggest facility on the West Coast.
It seems like you guys have a really nice mix of veterans, and then up-and-comers like you who are still.
But I wouldn't say I'm an up-and-comer, but yeah, I think I'm in the middle ground. I call the middle ground on that, because I've been around for a while, dude, and I count amateur fights, man. Amateur fights are a big deal. You go through a lot of hell, amateur or professional, when it's a mixed martial arts fight. There's no play fighting. There's no playing around in jiu-jitsu. You can play basketball. You can play football, right? You can play baseball. You can't play this sport. It's not a sport. It's like a way of life. So
what's it like having, I guess, sort of that mix of people in the gym and around you all the time, where
invaluable.
You may be learning from the guys who've been around longer than you, but you're also probably teaching some stuff to some of the folks that have been there for a little bit less time.
I'm teaching him how to have better patience, because I'm just like, fuck it. It's me. I got crazy energy. Some people are like, tone it down, kid. You're too excited. And they thought after 10 plus fights I'd calm down.
I feel like this is a more toned down version of you than I've seen.
No. I just woke up from a nap, so like just give me like 2 more minutes and I'll be ready. I had 8 amateur fights, and this is like my 8th pro fight. What is this? 5 and 2, 7.
Sounds about right.
8th. Yeah. ninth. I mean, shoot, that last one didn't count, but you put in all the work for it. You might as well put that in as a win on me, dude. So this is more like my 9th pro fight, and I had 8 amateurs. So that's like, what is that? 16 fights almost. I mean, that's a lot of fights in a short time. And I learned how to take care of my body and prepare for that from all of them. Guys like Ed Herman, Ian Loveland, Chael, my head coach, Fabiano Scherner, just got thrown into the UFC, you know what I'm saying? We don't say that word around here too much. And in like the early 2000s, like a Brazilian immigrant, so he learned everything the wrong way and was like, here's the blueprint. We're going to do it the right way.
Sure.
And that's like, you can't pay for that, dude. It's like hanging out with a multi-millionaire guy who runs a business. You'll just learn so much.
What does your 2020 look like? I mean, if you had it to go an ideal way, you want to get it 3-4 times to make up for a little bit of the lost ground from last fall?
Dude, I would love to fight 4 more times this year. I also wouldn't care if I didn't fight the rest of the year. Like, I'm super flexible at this point. Right now, I'm working on an after-school nonprofit program in my town of Canby, Oregon. So it's going to like basically be within like a 10-mile radius. It should dip into Portland, and that's my biggest thing that I've been focusing on, other than fighting. Fighting is full time. But it's basically YMCA, dude, but for martial arts. I'm really excited about that, and totally, funded by the community and all that jazz. Grants. There's government grants and everything because it's a program, after-school program. But that's where my future is. And if fighting can coincide with it, I'd be super happy.
What's the ideal way you get it done on Friday night?
Oh, dude, I'm just coming to fucking knock him out, dude. Wouldn't a knockout be cool? Like, you always see me choking fools out. That'd be cool if I just went out there and knocked him out. I have a secret weapon for this fight. I've been working with my coach, Jordan. I don't even know how to say his last name. I want to say it's like Gunther or something. It's like German. I always say Gunter, though, because I watch that show Adventure Time a lot. And he has this little penguin called Gunter. And so we developed a secret little trick for this fight. Sorry, I'm rubbing my butt chin, dude. I've got a very masculine chin.
I'm there with
It's
you.
not bad. When I cut weight, it pops out really hard.
Yeah, those of us with the favorite chins,
This is a beautiful freaking chin, the Crimson Chin, dude, from Fairly Odd Parents, Wasn't that his name?
You told me 2 minutes, you'd start to get crazy.
Yeah, it's
right
cool.
On schedule.
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys some interesting stuff. I'm sure people will pick up on it pretty fast, but I got some secret tricks in the bag for this fight. No one's ever seen it.